Good.
You've seen this picture before. I think it's the fourth time or so, and the reason I show it now is hopefully it's on its way out. We are working with a better way of communicating, so maybe this is the last time we see it. So, but we will still have the same perspective over the bridge and the continents beyond, etc. But we are working with getting the development of the area. It's a bit vacated, empty on those pictures. If we start, what we normally do there, we look south, and for once we will turn the perspective and look north. And starting inside the medieval city, I will tell you a bit about the projects that are coming together with the ESS and the Max Lab. So inside, sorry, wrong button. This is the one. Inside the university area, inside the medieval city, for the ones who read the local newspapers, you saw one of the rather spectacular projects recently in the newspaper, and there are more coming as we develop the South Campus further. And the next one is the University Hospital that is being reorganized in some way, and there might be larger projects there as well. What says LTH on the map here is the North Campus with the life science and the technical faculty, where we have a project going with making this a much more dense area with getting in services, maybe student housing, and also some of other things, and making it more a part of the city instead of just a campus for one thing. The next one is Ideon, the science park. That is also undergoing some planning for redevelopment. I mean, you've seen it from one side, it's rather small, nice buildings in a park, and on the other side, it's very large building in a parking space. And redoing this would add immensely to this area, and it's ongoing. Next one is this city, part of the city, Brunnshög. It's originally planned for research and development industry alone. But now it's started in the last couple of days, a brand new, with a blank paper, starting again, but now with the intent to make a complete city, to have service and housing and also research and development, etc., but within this part of the city. And of course the Max 4 Science City ASS, I will talk a bit more about that later. But what is connecting this now is also a project, a huge project. I think it's somewhere around 400 million Swedish kronor, the first investment, to get this light rail running from the central station and the bus station in the center of the city all the way up to the top of the hill on ESS. And that would be finalized at the same time as Max 4 is inaugurated. This is just a quick picture of the Max Lab, the Max 4. As you see, it's progressed. There are drawings. It is designed up to a certain level. You see up in the left-hand corner a section through the accelerator and the Klystron gallery. On the right, you see a section through the storage. The storage ring hall, and down on the left is what it might look like. You see the general layout with the accelerator underneath here and the large storage ring. This has been under procurement for quite a number of months, and we are just a couple of days off to tell you who's going to be the owner of the building and etc. So the construction of this will commence already this spring. So we're starting moving cables and digging ditches, etc. The next, if you remember, the three pieces is what we call Science City. Maybe that's not the final name, but it's the part between ESS and Max, where we plan all the joint infrastructure, but also labs, research development, etc. But also all these places where the scientists could meet with students, etc. And this is just an image of what we hope it might look like. But what's interesting, and what I tell you about the picture, is the first one. And this is the job we started. We have worked from inside the ESS before, how to arrange this building around it. But now we are getting the perspective, connecting the Brunnshög city together with our science city that includes Max on one hand and ESS on the other. So these are just 6 of the different proposals we are dealing with now, and going to take something like this. Hopefully we'll discuss it the coming weeks, and there will emerge some kind of a new picture of what we aim at in this area. I don't think I've got the time to go in too much. You say this is the Max, and you've got the ESS up here, and the existing road through it, and the motorway out here. So this is an area more for housing, short-time housing, most of it, and you got the science center at the square with where the tram or the light rail stops, etc. And on the other side, mostly our buildings, so to say, and the joint infrastructure. The work is inside ESS is ongoing, of course. The pictures we've shown before is mostly from a more generic design from 2002, and now there's been a lot of work being done on the accelerator, on the target station, on the instruments, etc. And we got some workshops, etc. And it's gradually taking a new shape. So what we can say, it doesn't look like it's doing on the first picture. But we can't say exactly that we know how it looks, but we're gradually, I think, closing in, so it's at least more probable, the ones we have today. These are different types of three-dimensional pictures of the accelerator, and that's, of course, what we're going to do, design all of it in 3 dimensions, and also BIM for those of you who know about that. This is the picture so Colin showed you before, and it's a rather different setup, layout than the one you have seen before and the one we've been communicating. You see that it's almost 200 meters shorter, and that's of course using this more superconductive materials, etc. This is the office building over here, but we will probably have that over in the Science City instead. But it's a much more compact layout, meaning that we don't need as much farmland, and we have a lot smaller, say, footprint in the environment. The red line, as Colin said, that's the 75 hectares of land we acquired for the purpose.
Lars, I'll need you to wrap it up.
Yes.